Hi guys, this is Miss G, and today I'm creating a video to talk more about facts about Mr. Pablo Picasso. So here in this picture is a very famous artist named Pablo Picasso. So Pablo Picasso, sorry, my pencil is acting out. Pablo Picasso is from Spain, and he is a very famous artist and is known for a very famous art movement called Cubism. So I will write the word Cubism because we're going to talk about Cubism today. He has a picture in the back, if you can see that, and that is letting you know a little bit more about what Cubism looks like. So you'll see this painting here that I know my first graders have studied before, and you can see different types of shapes in that painting. You see lots of geometric and organic shapes. The actual self-portrait does look a little distorted, so that is what he is very famous for. So we will create a self-portrait, and I will also show you a self-portrait of Mr. Pablo Picasso and the style in which he created it in. So this is Pablo Picasso, and I'm going to share with you some facts about Mr. Pablo Picasso. Very first fact I'm going to share with you is all about his name. Mr. Pablo Picasso has 23 words in his actual real name. So his real name is Pablo Diego Jose Francisco de Paula Juan Nepomuceno María de los Remedios Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad Martyr Patricio Clito Ruiz y Picasso. In other words, he is also known for just being Picasso. Picasso was the last name of his mother's maiden name. So that is where he has that famous word. So he just kept Picasso, Pablo Picasso, and pretty much removed the rest of the 21 words. So Pablo Picasso has another interesting fact about his life. As a child, his father was also an artist. So it's not surprising that his first word was, maybe you can guess, it's not art, it's not paint, but it was bis, as in lapis. So lapis is Spanish word for pencil. So when he was just a very little boy, his very first word that he said was bis. Maybe you can find out what your first word was when you were a baby. Now, another interesting fact about Pablo Picasso is that at age 9, he created his very first masterpiece. And the painting he painted was a man riding, I believe it was a bull. So he created that painting and turned out to be a really good painting. So that's when his father knew that his son would be a very amazing artist one day. And last fact that I have, there's more facts about Pablo Picasso, but one more fact I will mention that I have already mentioned before is he is a very famous artist that created the art movement called Cubism. So Cubism is pretty much lots of cubes put together in painting. So most of his artwork has a lot of shapes that you can identify in the artwork, making a very three-dimensional effect and creating lots of form in his artwork. So here we'll show you one of his self-portraits. And I will also identify for you the shapes that I see that makes it very much like an art movement, like an art piece from the art movement called Cubism. And here you can identify a rectangle on his nose, and that makes his nose look more 3D. And you can also identify different shapes. Another shape that I see here is I can kind of see a shape of a triangle on this cheek there, which is what you're going to do on your next project on the next video that I will include. And you'll also see a triangle right here in his forehead. So everything is very geometric. So that will create more form in the painting of his self-portrait. And that is what you're going to do in your self-portrait on our next video. So can't wait for you to share your artwork. And if you click on the next video, you will start drawing your own self-portrait with the artistic style called Cubism.